back wall over here of the chicken and turkey fence. We're going to pick all these up, and we're going to go kind of that way towards the tree and back behind the garden with it. And then with the ducks, we're going to, the area where the play set is. Well, so today is butchering day for 4 of the ducks and 1 chicken. Well, it's a rooster, but we're going to be butchering those, getting them packaged, put in our freezer. And actually, I think we're going to have duck for my birthday here in about two weeks, week and a half. Anyways, yeah, we're going to get along with that process. I am going to be showing it from start to finish, so this is going to be a graphic video. It is going to show us butchering and handling butchered animals, so I want you guys to just know that ahead of time. If you have kids that you don't think want to watch that, or if you don't want to watch that, or that's too much for you, then I would like, to let you know that you can just, pass by this video or fast forward. I'll probably put timestamps once we get ready to butcher the first bird. I'll put probably a timestamp for after when that's done, and put that in the comments, or not in the comments, but in the video description. So. But yeah, here it is, butchering day. So let's go kind of look at our setup. So this is what we're using as a kill cone. So I'm gonna put a cut right about here to widen this opening so I could get the ducks' heads through. And then you just put the bird in upside down, get the head coming through, and you'll go right for the artery, not the windpipe, but the artery, and you'll very quickly and efficiently bleed the animal out, and it will be painless. The bird won't really know. It'll just kind of basically fall asleep from blood loss, and that's it. So, hey. Yeah, I'll help you ride today. Okay. Careful. Does that look big enough for it? So we've got our boiling pot. Oh, had a hair in my mouth. This is basically just like a fryer that you'd buy to do like a big turkey, a turkey fryer. So we got it set up with water. We're heating that up. We're gonna get it to about 140, 145 degrees. And then that's what we use to scald the birds after they've been killed. And then that is our feathering, or defeathering machine. So it's got like a plate in the bottom. There's a whole bunch of rubber fingers in the walls and on the bottom. And it spins real fast. After you scald them, you throw it in that, and it spins around, and the rubber fingers hit and pull off the feathers. And then our table is over here. So that's where we're going to do the actual butchering, like the cutting the innards out. And it's time to get underway. We'll get these, it's 5 birds. I did the count, so there's 4 ducks, because we're leaving the 5th duck, the 5th male. And then the rooster. So we'll see if we can catch these guys.
I don't know if you can hear me over the geese, but if you look at our ducks here, the male ducks, we've got the dark heads and they've got the curly tail and 1 little curly feather. That'll distinguish the males here that we need to get rid of.
You'll probably save a couple of pretty tail feathers for you.
Yeah, we caught the turtle. No, just the big, just the rooster. Because we don't want the rooster fertilizing the egg. If the rooster's fertilizing the egg,
Black handle knife that's got plastic. Keep the plastic on the knife.
right now. Like the boy rooster fertilizing the egg.
Watch out, Jason. We kind of gave the thing.
I don't.
Well, you don't have to. So we've got the bird here. I've got his neck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a downward angle at the side. I'm going to cut through the artery with a very sharp knife, and it's going to let the blood out pretty much immediately. So watch out, bud. So it's not, yeah, so the bird's dead. It's not feeling any of this. It's gone. There is some movement, so like you'll see his head moving, you'll see his eyes opening and closing, or the mouth opening and closing. You'll see things like that. Those are just stimulus reflexes, like the muscles when the body's dying. It does that automatically. It's not the bird kicking or being upset or anything.
So we've got all the birds ready. We're just heating the water. Got to get it about 140, right?
Yeah, 140 degrees Fahrenheit.
Dip the birds for like 15, 20 seconds or so to open up the pores to release the feathers. Then we put them in the plucker and run hose water with the plucker to help loosen everything up for about 20, 30 seconds. We've done it where you've done like 2 chickens before, but
yeah.
1 or 2 birds. And then we'll take them to the table over there. And kids are really excited.
Get the guts out. Yeah.
We're letting them eat lunch really quick while we were waiting for the water to heat up. And I know they're going to come back out and help in a few minutes, but they like to help. They like to help doing it. Duck the birds and pluck them. So yeah, we're slowly moving. But
I think in 35 to 45 minutes we'll have, I think, all 5 birds done, ready to be packaged. So.
Yep. Probably about done. And then close the cushions now.
So what I'm doing is I'm dunking them in, leave it under, and I pull them out and I'm testing to see if the feathers come out easy or if it's not easy. And that determines when it's time to throw it in this bad boy. Come on. So you definitely want to cut out up at the neck, usually up on its like in the right side is the gizzard here. This is the, not the gizzard, but this is the little pouch that holds the rocks and helps grind up and digest the food. So you want to get that and you kind of pop it out and you cut that out. Trash bucket.
Is there rocks in
Mm-hmm. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come right where the anus is at. And you're going to cut in and open it up. Careful not to cut through the intestines because you don't want to release any of that gross into your meat.
Yeah. You have to dunk that one. Try to just put it on.
So the yellow that you're seeing, this is just the fat. There you go. Now you can see the intestines. So now get your hand and just reach in. Then you want to make sure that you cut out the where the esophagus is up here. Get that loosened.
Esophagus, what do we call it?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's the pipe that has all the air come through.
In your throat.
In your throat, yeah.
Oh, just like that?
That's where the food also connects to where your food comes down to your stomach.
If you dump it out, you gotta come fill it with water over here.
All right.
Oh, you know, we should probably go check that water. I'll go check that.
So this is the heart. So this is a piece that you can keep and eat. They're very delicious.
Can I hold it?
Why
would you want to hold?
No, we're not gonna just.
All the brown. Do
This
ducks have
right here?
liver?
Yeah, every animal that I know of. So one thing you want to make note of, there's this green, so it's near the liver. You get your head out of the camera.
Yeah.
This has like a gland, and it's got a nasty green something in it. I don't know what it's called, but it's very greasy, and you want to keep that from being punctured. So.
Open?
Okay.
You had to use like pliers.
I remember that.
They were not easy.
One of the last things I normally do is you cut around the meat where the neck meets at the chicken. Pull the neck out.
All right, so vacuum seal bag, bird in, head down. This bag is a little big for this little tiny duck. Okay, straight down. Try to keep the bird as straight as possible. Twist it at the top. Twist tie.
Zip tie.
Zip tie, whatever. Wait, at the very top, right here. Yep, right there. Yep. As tight as you can. Very good. And then,
Real quick, Kaden, will you put this bird
so
in the
you're
bucket
going
of ice
to,
water, cold water? Come over here.
between the breast, which is on this side, we're going to put a slit. It's like a 1/4 inch slit right here, kind of. It's not on the knee, right? It's like right here, kind of where the neck was, you think?
I did it
Or right
on
here.
the breastbone.
So like right here, okay.
Because
Hold on, Jay.
you gotta imagine you want it to be in a spot that'll be flat enough that you can put.
So we're putting a little slit here to allow the air to escape, and then once we dunk it in the hot water, these little labels go over the slit to seal it. So I'm just gonna do the first one because we don't want to cut the bird. Just a little slit. See if I can do this. There we go.
Good, dunk it in the cold first.
Okay, so there's that one right there.
Yep, perfect.
And then let's get this one right here. I don't know if we can still see. Get this in frame better. All right, so let's see. This one is, it's kind of hard to tell. They're so little. Okay, so right here, we're gonna do a little slit.
Take that and set it on the kitchen table.
Figure I'd do it once we.
Well.
Maybe we'll see. We're at 3%. We need to change the battery here.
So the final stage. 3, 4, 5. When you pull it out, see how the bag's pressuring?
Slowly, yeah.
Can I do one, Mom? Me too.
I don't know, guys. This is pretty hot. Pliers.
My arm, sorry.
Give it one more quick down.
Oh wow, this is a rooster.
Yep.
This is heavy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my.
Yep, see it slowly.
Okay, so this is a couple days later. Battery died and didn't realize we lost the last little minute or two of the video. They're obviously frozen now, but this is what they look like when they're all sealed and done. Here's the other duck. We have 3 of the ducks actually defrosting right now. So we're gonna eat them in 2 days. We're gonna have some roast duck. We got family over. But the process went pretty well. We had a little bit of trouble defeathering the ducks, which is normal. They have all the down feathers. So that causes you to have issues sometimes, but it worked. We got those ducks and the rooster butchered. The family gets to help out. It's healthy food. We know how it's been raised, what it's been eating. Just want to say thank you. If you have any questions about our methods or how we do it, or if you have suggestions, we're more than happy to accept those. Put your questions in the comments below. We'd love to help out. I know we've had, I think, one person kind of indirectly ask us, you know, hey, how do you do this? Or I'm looking for somebody to help me with figuring out how we butcher our chickens or whatever. So that's how we do it. But just go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn the bell notification on. My parents are hiding behind the, trying to stay out of the frame. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.